Hi everyone, welcome back to Box to Lives. Welcome to the 1565 St Elmo's Pay playthrough. I left you with a bit of a cliffhanger last time. We've got to discard one card and decide what to do next. Oh, do you know what? I've been looking at this, staring at this, not really knowing what to do. Let's get rid of this one. And then I think I'm going to play these guys here. These galleys are a bane around my neck. But I'm going to tire this, discard these three great cards. It'll do. It gives me a zeal, which is what I need this time, and 2 might for next time, and it can do damage if I wish. Let's see what they do. They're looking still for only cost 1 cards, and they have an event, 3 loaves and a cheese. A strange camaraderie transcended the trenches on 31st of August, when a janissary left his trench to offer pomegranates and a cucumber to the defenders. They gave him bread and cheese in return. Action: remove 1 damage from 1 unit or character, and we discard 2 cards from our deck. Wow, that really does nullify those heavy guns. Discard 2 cards. Oh no, look, it's Mustafa Pasha and another great character, Sanjak Cheetah. We've got a tough opponent, haven't we? I think we're going to pass. He's going to play another card, and it is Musketeers. And these are a ranged unit. Wow, we're in trouble. Range 3, deal 1 damage to 1 enemy up to 3 rows away. 1, 2, 3. So it can hit us. We can't play it just yet. We've got a chance to respond, because playing his new card is the last thing he does before he moves his dial up. And now he's got 2 resources. Hey, objectives. We need zeal. We've got 3, 4, 5. Take away 2, that's 3. Oh, just 1 away. And he needs might. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. He's got 6, so he's actually completed. He's completed his objectives, and now he's overtaken us. And moved to Romigus captures the Sultana. Matthew and Romagus's continuing sea raids led to the capture of the governor of Cairo and the nurse of Solomon's daughter, Miramah. Romagus was a Knight of the Order, one of its greatest naval commanders. This event, the capture of this heavily armed Ottoman galleon, was a catalyst for Solomon's invasion of Malta. I guess it probably rubbed him up the wrong way. And it feels like we're losing our grip a little bit here. Let's push on. So we draw 3. And we get rid of this attachment, because this one just prevents your opponent moving cards into a frontier, but solo dummy doesn't do that anyway. Which means, what do we do with what we've got? A when played effect would have been good here, because then potentially I could have done something before he fires his musketeers. Alright, let's tie this, discard these 3. This is a 0 cost card, isn't it? Put that on the top. Play this. Now it's his turn, and he's going to use his musketeers. So 3 rules on a foe's turn. We've been just doing one thing at the moment, which is just play a card each time. But the 3 rules are: if we've just sacrificed a card, foe skips. Otherwise, the foe makes a single artillery or ranged attack. Or, if there's no artillery or ranged, then he'll draw. Okay? But we do have a ranged unit on the board now, so this one's going to tire. Range 3, deal 1 damage. 1, 2, 3. Can hit either one of these. And remember, he'll target bold ranged artillery. So this one he can't get, even though it's ranged, it's out of range. 1, 2, 3. So either of these 2. So let's hit Omar. Alright. Now I want to try and take that that musketeer out, so I can use ILR's Bloodlust, deal 1 damage to deal a damage. He's going to use his stout armour, then it's his turn, he's going to draw. He's got 2 resources, this is a 3, so we can't use that one. Next, some Spanish soldiers, they cost 2. Okay, they're coming in. These are infantry units. Now I can use my galleys. Range 5, deal 1 damage to 1 enemy. We'll take out his musketeers. He takes a turn. We've got Maltese militiamen, an infantry unit, so they're going here. We pass, he takes his turn. He's got a tactic. Religious fervour. 1 unit or character gains zeal +1. Okay, so for solo, Jean Parisot de Valette gains +1 zeal. So really that kind of acts like in the solo game, this acts like a little attachment on their leader. Right, zeal doesn't help them right now anyway, so I'm happy with that. Actually, we've done this a little bit out of sequence. Before we play their final card, we should be doing end of round abilities, because they do have one now. These Spanish soldiers are tireless. End of round abilities, look out for them, are bold, pulverize, relentless, and tireless. So tireless says they will do this unless they're at the Siege of Malta. Tireless, your opponent discards 1 card from their deck. It does tire, strangely, the tireless card. Bloodlust doesn't, agile doesn't. These are all agile. This one's got bloodlust, but it doesn't do this. Likewise, the commander ability, any card draw abilities, they all get ignored, right? So bloodlust, remember, and agile, remember. So we discard a card. We lose a character. Objective now, we just need 3. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 minus 2. So we complete our objective. We move on to Meeting of the Divan. Solomon makes plans to attack Malta, a strike at the heart. The Ottoman war machine swings into action in the most ambitious maritime adventure since the Crusades. And he's on D, he needs 3 might. 1, 2, 3. Plus 1, 2, and then 3 here, that's 5. We're up to round 7. He's got 3 resources now. We'll draw 3. 1, 2, 3, and discard 1. So we've got crack snipers, takes an Elmo's Ravelin, this is an event, and then Sparhis cavalry. Incidentally, we can't play this unit now, so that tireless ability discarding and covering the levied men means we can't bring them back. Yeah, they like messing with our plans, this, this solo AI. Get rid of an enemy tactic I like. I think I'm going to discard... I'll discard these ones. Let's ready everything. And I might just get rid of... Play this event, destroy 1 enemy tactic. I'm going to get rid of this one because of its extra resource. It's just powering up too much. Although, that's been nasty. Yeah, I think we'll get rid of this one. Okay. He's got no artillery to fire. Play a card. And it's swivel gun teams. He's got 3 resources. He would have had 4. So he can't play this. Phew, that was lucky, that was tough. 4 health, and it's artillery. Okay, stolen siege tower costs 1, destroy 1 enemy artillery. We don't have any, this is navy, infantry. Yep. Keep going. Medina cavalry knights cost 4. Glad we're not seeing those. Alright, here we go. It's a character. Don Garcia de Toledo. Up here. That's no big deal. But it's giving him another resource. He's up to 4 again. 1, 2. I can't do anything more. I'm passing. I could use these. I'm not going to. I'm passing. So he's got no artillery, no ranged. He's got his tireless ability that discards one of mine. It's an attachment. Then he plays a card. He's going to go up there. Oh no, it's an attachment. Attached to a unit and it gains might +1. He'll play in his leader's frontier. And it says to a unit, so either one of these. It's our choice. I'll just play it on his weakest one with the lowest health. It's fine. Now objectives, we need might. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. -3. If we hadn't spent that, we'd have actually finished this objective. But as it is, we put 5 on there. 8 -3, 5. Okay, never mind. He needs might. Yeah, he's got enough to complete his objective. Alright, so he's 1 ahead of us again. Okay, Romagus strikes again. Romagus continues raiding Ottoman ships and this time captures the governor of Alexandria. Solomon is furious. Of course he is. Okay. Round 8. Right, he needs might again. We'll draw 3. Discard 1. We've got an event. Deal 3 damage to 1 non-leader. Another event. Take control of an enemy Spanish card. Have they got any Spanish? They've got Spanish soldiers. The rest are Maltese. That's Italian. And then we've got an artillery unit. The giant basilisk. That might be good. Not sure what to get rid of. I'm probably going to spend stuff anyway. Put the basilisk in. Let's get rid of this. Events. Okay. I only need 3. I only need 4 might this time, so I can spend this. Got what I need here. I can spend this. I can spend this. That's 1, 2, 3. Or we could just kill that guy. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. 1, 2. Deal 3 damage. Here. Right, let's just tire these 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Play this event. Deals 3 damage. He'll prevent one of them. But that's still enough to defeat this thing. His turn. And now he's still on 3 resources, not 4. Good. And it's an event. Diseased camp. Morale plummeted in the Ottoman camp when rationing was introduced. The wounded began dying and dysentery and disease became rife. Yeah, we're having a hard time. Diseased camp, he can afford to play. Destroy 1 non-leader enemy with zeal 1 or lower. It's going to target, it's going to prefer something in his leader's column. So Omar of the galleys both have 1 zeal or lower. And he's going to target ranged before non-ranged. Oh, he's taking out my galleys. My galleys have suffered disease. That sucks. Ouch. Ah. That's a good play. That's a good play. Davalette. Okay, I'm passing, definitely passing. Yeah. Yeah, I've got to pass. He's doing this. I lose an event. And he's still not got any range. 3 resources. Okay, he's playing an attachment. Attached to a unit and it gains zeal +1. Stick it back here on these galley slaves. Oh, it's a shame I can't take them out now. That's what I was hoping to do with my galleys. Ah, yeah, that was the idea. Take them down, because I don't need their might this round. They're really messing with me, aren't they? Really well. Tristan, what have you done? You've created a game that fights hard. And the good thing, obviously, is every time this deck gets shuffled, and was a new game, it doesn't get shuffled in the solo game. Next time I play, it's going to be playing very differently. Different cards are going to come out in different sequence. Okay, we're completing our objective, which is going to allow us to draw a card, and we're on to the departure ceremony. Levied men we've drawn. The leader of the invasion force, Mustafa Pasha, receives his standard and general's sword. He then sets off aboard his flagship to Malta, accompanied by his fleets. They need might, and have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, minus 3 is 6. That's enough to complete. So he's off to F. The valet summons the knights. As word spreads of the gathering Ottoman Armada heading to Malta, Valet summons the knights of St. John from all over Europe. We're up to round 9 and he's 1 objective ahead of us and up to 4 resources. Let's draw 3, discard 1. We've got a mercenary unit, an event, destroy 1 attachment, and an attachment attached to a frontier gains +1 might. Let's see. I'm going to discard this one. Super. Okay, what are we going to do? I'm going to play these mercenaries. I'm going to use those 2 to pay. Put them here. And then it says play another card at cost -1. So this card's going to play this basilisk. It's going to cost 4. It's only going to cost 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to place them here. My hand's empty again. This giant cannon is vulnerable again if it plays another event like he did before. Still got no ranged, has he? Now he does. Arquebusiers. Range 3. They cost 2. Deal 1 damage to 1 enemy up to 3 rows away. Let's go in here. 1, 2, 3. He's going to attack Mustafa. Well, I'm going to fight back myself. I'm going to fire my artillery. Deal 1 damage to this card. And 1 to every enemy in this card's frontier. Let's attack these militiamen first, which are going to get protected. And then 1 damage here, 1 damage here. Actually, I might just get rid of these. Yeah, let's attack the valet first. That's protected. This one is then destroyed. That's my turn. He's going to fire his ranged units and hit Mustafa. I'm going to pass, I think. If I take another action, I'm getting rid of this. And all he's going to do is potentially bring something else out, which is more useful. So yeah, let's keep those. Let's keep it like this. So I'm going to pass. He's going to do this. Discard an attachment, which gives +1 zeal. Nice. And he's going to play a card. And now he's got another unit of Spanish soldiers. Objectives. I've got 3, 4, 5 zeal. Take away 3 from here, puts 2 damage on. He needs zeal. Also, anything more than 3. These have got 0, you see, so there's no need. There's 3 there. 1, 2. So it's 2 for him. Right, so he's still 1 objective away. And we're going to draw 3 cards. Discard 1. Red Surcoat's an event. Destroy 1 non-leader character. He hasn't got any characters. We got the Siegecraft. Each unit gains might +1, I like. And then a character. Destroy an enemy infantry. Let's get rid of the Surcoat's events. So I could play this. 1, 2. Destroy 1 enemy infantry in this card's frontier. We've got militia, militia, militia. We've got infantry, so it's only these 2. So I'm going to play it here and get rid of these, I guess. It's kind of the only useful thing this does. And now it gives me 1 more zeal. Okay, he's going to use his ranged units, damage Mustafa again. Now I can fire my artillery. If I do, I'm going to get rid of this. Damage this. I don't want to get rid of those just yet. They're 0. He needs zeal, and these are both 0 zeal, so I'm quite happy to let them sit. So I might just pass actually. Got no artillery. He's going to do this. Makes me discard pomegranates and cucumber. Oh, that's a shame. That's a great event. That could heal up Mustafa Pasha. Then he's going to play a card. It's the Knights of St. John, and they've got bold. Destroy this card to take control of an enemy artillery in the same frontier. They're going here. I don't have any artillery here. I do have artillery here. That kind of worked out well, didn't it? Yeah, that could have been nasty. So round 10, he's got 5 resources now. Okay, let's count our zeal. 3, 4, 5, 6 minus 3 is only 3. So we didn't quite do it. Is he going to do it? 3, 4, 5, 6 minus 3. He's got 3. So we're both evens at the minute. Next time. Next time. Draw 3 cards. We got another cannon. I like this. Keep. We got some ranged units, which aren't that useful to me as it goes. I'm going to get rid of those snipers. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3. 4. Get the cannons in again. Here. Ready for the big fight. Let's do that. He's going to hit Mustafa Pasha again, which is dodgy. It should be readied. I might actually use my cannon this time. Action, do a damage. Deal down 1 damage to this card and to every enemy in this card's frontier. So we'll do 1 damage here, which he protects. No, let's do 1 damage here, which he protects, and then do 1 here, 1 here. That defeats the swimmers, and he takes an action. Yeah. It's a unit, the Maltese women and children. And this thing is resilient. Tire this card to prevent all damage to it. There's a response effect. So we ignore that. Once more I'm going to keep these cannons ready, because I don't want him putting something better in here. He would use his bold, but there's no artillery to control. He's going to use his tireless. Gets rid of one of my cards. Piali's patrol ships. Oh, look at those guys. 4. might. Wow, 4 health, but they cost 5. Well, my strength of resources is going up quite well at the moment. And he's going to play a card. And it's a character. And it gives him 2 might. It's got a when played effect, which you can do. It's not a response effect, and it's not anything that draws. It says deal 1 damage to this card's frontier. So he's got First Blood to Valette. He's moving up to round 11. 5 resources. I think that's everything, isn't it? Yeah, we don't want to put any artillery here because of these knights. So we've completed this objective, and he's going to have completed his as well. I think he just needs 3. Just needs 1 zeal anywhere. 1 here. There's 1 here and 1 here. Okay. So we are landing at Malta. The spectacle of the Ottoman landing took the breath away. 130 galleys, 30 galiots, 9 transport barges, 10 large galleons, 200 smaller transport vessels, and 30,000 men. This is a quote from Emperors of the Sea by Roger Crowley. If you want to go and do some background reading, that's a great place to start. And then finally, the Great Siege of Malta. The Knights of St. John are getting ready for our arrival. This means next time they're going to be doing damage to the frontiers as we head into the first frontier phase. Okay, let's draw a card for this. We've got an event, deal 2 damage to 1 frontier. That's brilliant. And then draw 3. Discard 1. We've got heavy wheeled guns. Converted Christians, it's a unit. And then we've got Turgot's Corsairs. Heavy wheeled guns are good, but they're artillery. We don't really want to put them there. He's just going to take control of them unless we can defeat that thing, which we're not going to be able to do, are we? So maybe we'll just get rid of the guns. That might be a good option. This is good. Okay. Join me next time then as we continue 1565 St. Elmo's Pay.